welcome to the Keep the Faith podcast. I am your host, Tori, and I have my brother on with me, Supe. What is up, bro?
What's going on? How you?
Now, Jeff, I am wonderful. Today has been such a wonderful Sunday. Church was so good today. I literally just got home about 5 o'clock. When was that? Got to church about 9 o'clock this morning. We had a service after church, and it was phenomenal. So I'm like on a spiritual high right now.
That's what's up. That's what's
Man, the day was such an amazing Sunday. Listen, church was really good. Church was really good. I enjoyed all of that. But listen, before we get started, I'm gonna play this song. And before intro, tell everybody who you are. I'm gonna play this particular song. And once I play the song, you're gonna know why I played the song, because I'm gonna ask you a question about this particular song. This is a song that's called by you, and it's called Still Alive. So I'm gonna play a little bit of this song. It's called Still Alive.
Bet.
It amazes me how a lot of times people on the outside looking in, you don't even know what you're doing. Is there room in heaven for a cat like me that did so much dirt about in the streets that caused so much hurt on a lot of my peeps? See, I ain't making no excuses, Lord, I blame me. I recognize that you G-O-D, and I know in your eyes that I'm real weak, and that the wave of your hand that my soul will sleep. But will my soul really rest in peace? Having thoughts and demons taking my soul real deep. All I'm asking you, God, is can you rescue me? Keep me covered in your B-L-O-O-D. And at the end, I hope it's your face I see. I once blind, Lord, but now I see that you the shepherd, I'm the sheep. I'm praying every day, just waiting for eternity. Praying you forgiving me, cause Lord knows they be judging me. Yeah, but I know somewhere you gotta live your life. Just trying to live it right. I don't wanna live your life. So guessing that I'm still alive. Somewhere you gotta live your life. Just trying to live it right. I don't wanna live your life. So guessing that I'm still alive. See the devil with his pitchfork playing in the fire. While I'm searching through the classified minutes for hire. They want me to do a 9 to 5 when I just desire. Hit the block for a second, watch the beans get higher. Mama said she tired, daddy can't retire. What I'm supposed to do when I hear my babies crying cause we need some food. I got 2 roads that I gotta choose. One I win and one I lose. I trust in him, I lust in you. Trust in him, but we hungry too. So I gotta get this money right. But if I'm trusting him, I shouldn't be in these streets, right? One of these street lights with a pocket full of this, get right up early in the morning and all the way to them late nights, just so I can feed my family. Got people judging me like they don't understand, like they never been in the gym, never been where I am, but never even offer me a helping hand. But I know somewhere you gotta live your life. Just try to live it right. I don't wanna live your life. So guessing that I'm still alive. Somewhere you gotta live your life. Just try to live it right. I don't wanna live your life. So guessing that I'm still alive.
Okay, the name of that song is Still Alive. So, Supe, I want you to speak on. Before you speak on the song, of course, I'm going to ask you a follow-up question. Tell everybody, just for those that don't know who Supe is, tell everybody who is Supe.
Oh, man. Well, SUPE, Mr. Watch God Work. That's my brand. That's what I represent. It ain't just a brand. And it ain't just a hashtag, man. It's a way of life. It's something that I really and truly believe in. Like God is really amazing, man. And it's just like and things you do, you just gotta recognize, you recognize him in everything, and I found that when you do that, you really find out who he truly is and the power and everything that he has. to truly be, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, exalted. Like, God is, like, it's amazing, man. Like, and that's me. Like, that's who I am. Like, and then I said it like that, because I really don't want to look at, you know, is it really about God? You know, like, that's what I represent. I'm a, and when you see me, that's what I want you to see.
So you breaking up really bad. You starting to break up. Are you moving?
No, I'm not.
Okay, because you starting to break up. Okay, do me this favor. Go out. You breaking up, Stump. You still breaking up a little bit. Try going out and coming back in. Because you starting to sound like like a robot.
See, I might need to move. Let me see if I can move first. Oh man, see, this is one of the disadvantages about staying deep in the country.
Yeah, you deep in the woods. You start sounding like a robot.
I mean, DC. That's what I tell my wife. I'm like, man, you T-Painting. Sound like auto-tune on me.
Okay, it's getting better. It's starting to clear up a little bit, but you was starting to sound like a robot. Oh, you good?
I apologize, y'all, man. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's in the country.
That's basically like, yeah, man. I'm deep in the country. If y'all can see my scenery, it's just a bunch. It's a bunch of trees. I mean, a bunch of trees, man. As a matter of fact, I did just ran in front of me, so let me pay attention to what's going on the road.
Okay. Please get to a safe place. But I can hear you now, but you was breaking up really bad. You were starting to break up. So
okay. Well, go ahead. I'm good. I'm sorry. But
you're fine.
But did you hear what I said about, you wanted me to introduce myself? Basically, that's.
Yeah, we heard most of it, but then you start breaking up really bad.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right.
So that particular song, Still Alive, the reason why I wanted to start the show with that song Still Alive is because of the fact that all of the senseless violence that we have going on, because like I was telling you prior to us going live, a young man that my son used to play ball with was murdered on a Friday, not this past Friday, but Friday before last. His funeral was yesterday. And so I like to, send condolences to his family. But it's just so much going on with the census. It just seemed like, what is your take on it? Because matter of fact, I met you like at one of the Stop the Violence rallies. Matter of fact, me and my son, and he loves one of your songs that I'm going to play, My Mama Pray. He loves that song. But we met you at one of the rallies. So how does it speak to the youth that, speak to the youth that are losing friends, also to the youth that in order for them to stop the violence, to try to get them to stop the violence. Because it's like with all the rallies that you guys have been having, I just wonder, are they listening? You know what I mean? Like, are they really
listening? To be honest with you, is my reception good?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. To be honest with you, I blame a lot of this on the music industry. And I'm just being real. Like, I really do, because as artists, we are very influential in what the youth do and what they believe is the truth and what they believe is real. A lot of these young, impressionable souls don't even realize that half of these artists, and I'm probably lowballing it, really don't do or participate in the things that they rap about. You know, music is a very powerful tool, and the enemy knows that, and he's using that to destroy our youth, to destroy the very fiber of our community. If you really think about it, um, a lot of these artists are not telling you the downside of, the consequences of the things that they're condoning, you know, and a lot of times when you find out the truth, when the youth find out the truth now, it's too late, you know. You either got a charge on your hand or you can't come back. You die.
Right.
And that's a sad reality, but but it's as blunt as I could be about it, because I mean, we got to start taking responsibility as artists, and realize the power that we actually have when it comes to, a lot of artists like to wash their hands of the responsibility of how we're, painting images. It's okay to tell you. I don't have a problem with a person telling their story, but at the same time, tell them the downside of it. Tell them the consequences of what the end of this thing gonna look like. Like it's a dead end road either way. But you know, it's sad. It's sad, and really the only thing that's gonna bring it back around is God. That's the only thing. Like the youth got to understand, and we got to get back to the basics of getting a relationship with God. That's what I believe.
Okay. Okay. Because it saddens me, the youth that are dying, and it's hard to, when the teens, it's hard to, when the teens are grieving, it's like you don't, I didn't
Yeah,
know the words to say to these young people that are grieving. I mean,
yeah,
it's just, all they can do is just continue to be there for him, be there for them, and just, to try to keep them on the right path. So you're absolutely right. God is the answer. God is the way. Is the only
yeah.
way.
It is.
Is the only way.
It is. And the enemy knows that, and he don't want that to be broadcasted. That's why you don't hear artists like myself and other artists that have positive messages. You don't hear us on mainstream like that. There's a reason for that. There's an agenda behind that. And I really and truthfully believe that there's a awakening going on, that we're gonna start seeing things for what they really are. The evil that's perpetrated on us, that's put on us purposely. And I think there's gonna be some things that come about that's gonna cause us to get a little more understanding of
Mm-hmm.
what really is.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what it's gonna have to take. And like I said, at the end of the day, through it all, if you got that relationship with God, you're not gonna have to worry about what's to come. Because either way, regardless, you're gonna be all right. You know, but we just got to keep the youth. You know, we got to keep the youth, and as a man, I gotta say, as men, we got to take our rightful place and where we supposed to be in our communities. We got to step up to the plate, man. You know, and that will make a big difference. You know, that would make a humongous difference. Like, we really got to step our game up. Whether it be, you know, in the life of our kids, or whether it be back in the churches. Because you look at the churches now, majority of churches is women. The congregation, women. You know, we just, I don't know. I could preach a sermon on that though. But anyway.
Right. I understand. I know where you're going though. I understand. I understand where you're going. Now this next song I'm gonna play, because I think I'm gonna end with Watch God Work. But this next song I'm gonna play. Listen, this next song, my son fell in love with Supe when he heard this song. And that's what my mama prayed. Now tell me, before I play this song, tell me the reason behind this song. My mama pray for me. I don't know why I want to call it My Mama Prayed for Me.
Everybody does. Everybody does it, because that's probably what you hear the most. But pray for me is every lyric in Pray for Me is true, actual lyric. Like every actuality, like what they say, factual. It's just that, you know, my mom passed away, and my mom was such a detrimental part of how I am when it comes to my faith and how much I love God. You know, I'm nowhere where she was as far as, you know, her dedication. You know, but you know, she was definitely an example of what a diehard faithful believer supposed to be, and she left that impression on me. Like, I know for a fact, like, I used to literally see my mama praying, you know, and I know, you know, and hear her praying. I come home in the house. I come home at night after a long night of clubbing, turning up. She's sitting at the table reading the Bible, or she might be at the table with the Bible, you know, asleep. You know, I put all that in the song. That's real. And guess what? I got food in the microwave, so she made sure I ate. You know, so it's a real song. It's a real song. And that's why I feel like whenever you do real music, like, you come from the heart, people can feel it. Right. You know, and that's why I think that's why that song, I've never performed that song anywhere where it didn't touch people. Everybody could relate to it. You know, right. Everybody could relate to it. It's a real song. Okay. We're going to get into that now. This is Supe. Matter of fact, introduce your song. You go ahead and introduce this song. As a matter of fact, I'm going to let you introduce the next two. Okay. It's your boy, go ahead and introduce the song. It's your boy, Supe, and that's my song, Pray For Me, featuring my homegirl and sister, KJ, a.k.a. Miss Lamb.
Pray for me. 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 Thank God, Mama. Pray for me. I know, Mama. Pray for me. My Mama, she pray for me. I done been through the fire and the rain. Can't lie, been through a lot of pain. Mama said she won't complain. Meanwhile, I'm high like an airplane. Acting like I ain't got no brain. I'm a dope boy and I ain't even have to explain. thing, but that was the thing to do. Slang rocks, get money, hang with your crew. But what was I trying to prove? I don't know, man. Who was I trying to impress? For that dude, man. I was fly to any of them dudes. And that's for sure. From head to toe, I always stay fresh. Mama said, boy, you're a real mess, but she still pray for me. Thank God, Mama. Pray for me. I know, Mama. Pray for me. My mama, she prayed for me. Thank God, Mama. Pray for me. My mama, she prayed for me. I know, Mama. Pray for me. Thank God, she prayed for me. I remember coming home late, food in the microwave. You at the table on your face, Bible in your lap, glasses on your face. You fell asleep, waiting up on me, making sure I made it home safe, making sure everything's okay. I walk in the house, you look in my eyes, you shaking your head, I give you a smile. You say you going to bed, I say goodnight. Kiss you on your forehead, tell you sleep tight. Tell you I love you, and you say you want me to get it right. You say you going to bed, I say goodnight. Kiss you on your forehead, tell you sleep tight. You say you love me too, but you just want me to get my act right. And I heard you pray, you say, our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Protect my son in this game, while he out here chasing this fame, chasing this cash, living too fast, doing this rap, just for the name. Let them know that God is bigger than that, it's bigger than riches, nice cars, post for pictures, buying that bars, playing the women. Let him be a father to his children, let them touch lives in a million, help him realize what his gift is, and that is gifted. But let him know it's not because of who he is, but who you are when your name is lifted. Thank God, Mama. Pray for me. Thank God, Mama. Pray for me. I know, Mama. Pray for me. My mama, she prayed for me. Thank God, Mama. Pray for me. My mama, she prayed for me.
Yo, my son loves that song. My mama prayed for me.
You know it's crazy though. But you know it's crazy. Like my kids know every song that I have. Like you should like if even my 1-year-old, he be walking around,
And that's the thing. What you say, how you see your mama pray. That's how my son is now. He see me praying, and we pray together. Word. So it makes a difference. And I know so many prayers. You know, them prayers be saving us, because I know I done been saved by some prayers. I've been saved by some prayers.
I think some of my mom prayers still be interceding for me.
Definitely. Man, I'm looking at some of the comments now. Put them on the What's up, KJ? I ain't seen KJ in a minute. But listen, that song is so dope. Now, I ain't gonna hold you too much long. I'm gonna play one more of your songs, then I'm gonna let you go, because you deep in that country. But listen, tell everyone about your handles on social media. And do you still have your are you still doing the tell everybody about your paraphernalia, your Watch God Work paraphernalia, and the social handles on all social media, so they can get in contact with you. Are you still doing a face mask with Watch God Work? Are you still okay?
Oh yeah, but as of right now, I'm actually getting my website reconstructed. I had some issues with that, but that should be back maybe in the next month or so.
Okay.
But as far as like my Facebook, you know, you can hit me at Supe Blackout, BLAKOUT. That's on Facebook, and also my Instagram. You know, or you could just look up Calvin Williams or Supe. That's my music page, as far as my Facebook and stuff.
Okay. And you're doing like the t-shirt still and the
Oh
face
yeah,
mask?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm still doing all paraphernalia, hats, t-shirts, masks, towels. Yeah, I even got the hand towels. I even got, man, I got anything you can name. You know, I can pretty much put it. You know.
Okay, I didn't know about the hand towels.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, man. Okay. God is blessing.
And so if anyone wants to reach out to you, if they look up, if they inbox,
just DM me, inbox, you know, until I get my website back up. Okay. You know, just inbox, you know what I'm saying? And I go from there, because I mean, I don't announce it, but I ship stuff out all the time. You know, people hit me up on the inbox and stuff. Okay. So I do ship stuff out. So just inbox me whatever you want, you know. Like I said, hats, we got to print it, we got to embroider it, you know. So whatever you want, snapback, all that. As some people call them scullies, but where I'm from, we call them toboggans or toboggans.
Yeah, toboggan. You know, we from the country. They're toboggan. Right.
I went to Virginia, talk about a toboggan. They looked at me like, what?
It's a toboggan. Yeah. Well, listen, I'm gonna play this last song and then we'll let you go so you can get back to. And matter of fact, before I play this last song, you got to shout out to your queen, your wifey, and your kids. Go ahead and do that now, because you got to do that before. Shout out to your queen and your kids.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my baby, man. She, you know what I'm saying? She held me down. She was driving force behind this Watch God Work brand, man. My baby, listen, my boo boo, all my kids, man. All my kids watching, my kids at the house, man. My kids not at the house, my baby, everywhere, man. God bless y'all, man. I'm definitely.
KJ said you call them scullies up north, up here. Okay.
Yeah.
we call them toboggans.
Yeah. Hey, I think once you cross North Carolina state line, that's it. Like, nah, toboggans is gone, bro. Look me like I was crazy, man.
Let me ask you this question. Before we play this last song, Watch God Work. How important is it that you have the right woman by your side that's going to support you, that's going to encourage you, that's going to pour into you? How important is that, having the right woman by your side?
That is detrimental. That's detrimental. I would tell anybody any day, that woman or man, whatever you got going on, if you don't have the right person supporting you, you're gonna have to make a choice. Period. You're gonna have to make a choice. It's either gonna be them or what you trying to do.
Yeah, right.
Or you're just gonna be miserable as crap. Yeah. So you pick your poison. You know, but once you get the right person beside you, you know, that's backing you, that supports your dreams, you know, and likewise, like, you know, y'all can lift each other up, man. Hey, I don't even like to use sky's the limit, because my God don't have a limit. So, so you know, it's way higher than the sky. You know,
exactly. And you know, I got to ask you this question. Let me ask you this question too, from your point of view. Of course, y'all, Supe is one man, but I'm going to ask him to answer this question from his point of view. I know there's other men that may have a different perspective, but what would you say to a woman or women who feel like they may have given up on love? They may not have. They don't feel loved, protected, appreciated by the Black man or any man, period, because they have been disappointed time and time again. What do you say to that woman or those women who want to give up love because they have been disappointed so much?
First of all, just to be biblical about it, the Bible says trust no man. So
Right.
so don't put your trust. First of all, if you got God as the head of your life, He's gonna order your steps. He's gonna give you the spirit of discernment. He's gonna do all of that stuff that you need. That see, because that's what happened. We'll pray and ask God for a certain thing, and then we'll step in the way and help God out, quote unquote. God don't need no help, so you either gonna let Him do it or He's gonna let you do it. And see, whenever you do it, that's when we end up in the mess we in. Instead of just letting God do His thing, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of women, I see a lot of women, not trying to be funny, a lot of women go out here looking, searching. You let God do that. You let God find your husband for you, your mate. And no, every man is not the same. But remember, we all sin and come short of glory. That's what the Bible says. I'm pretty sure if you open up your closet ain't clean either. And I'm speaking in general.
Yeah.
You know, like we got to get back to our personal relationship. If we get a intimate and personal relationship with God, our Father, then everything else, because if you got that intimate relationship, then you're allowing Him to order your steps. And if He's ordering your steps, then you're not gonna go wrong because you're gonna trust Him. He's gonna tell you how to maneuver. He's gonna give you that spirit of discernment where you'll be like, you know, your spidey senses, so they say, or go off, or that powerful sense that y'all women have that God gave y'all called intuition will really, 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 really work. And that thing is real. Don't let it fool y'all when y'all that intuition. Man, that's a whole nother subject. But just trust, get God, find Him, and you can't get too much of Him. The more you have of Him, the more He's gonna order your steps. The more He's gonna talk to you. The more you won't have a choice but to listen.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. I totally agree. I asked that question because there's so many women that I would say there's some women that the reason why I asked that question, because there's some women that are maybe obsessed to the point that they want a husband, to the point they make it an idol. And just like you say, you don't depend on a man for no thing. You don't depend on man at all. But right. There's some women that they're so gung ho on one of the husband that they make it their idol. And I'm like, no, you got to have that personal relationship with God first.
Yeah.
That's first. And like you said, once you have that personal relationship, everything will fall into place.
Yeah.
So, you know, I just want to ask that question. That wasn't for me. I'm just, you know, someone had a comment, and that's why I want to ask you that question from your perspective, because there's someone I talked to, and I'm like, why are you focus? And I try to explain, you know, sometimes that I've tried to explain to them, you're making it an idol. Don't focus on that. When you're not focused on it, and you're not looking, that's when it'll happen organically.
And not only that, if I'm not saying don't pray for a husband, but you got to be specific with God too, because you can't sit around here and say, God send me a husband,
right?
And don't be mad at what you get because you got a husband. You know what I'm saying? You're looking for just a title. Like, that title doesn't mean anything. Right. You know, God can send you somebody that's not godly. You know, like I pray over my house. You know what I'm saying? I pray over my family. You know what I'm saying? Before we even move in a vehicle, we praying. You know what I'm saying? Man, God, y'all better be equally yoked. You know what I'm saying? You better find you a godly woman and a godly man and get that thing together and go ahead and, turn up for God.
Yeah.
Because you don't just pray for a husband because you might get it, but it might not be what you fantasize it to be. Yeah. Be specific. Be specific with God.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna play this last song, and you can introduce this last song. I'm gonna play on Watch God Work.
Woo!
And we were talking about Taquan.
Yeah, man.
Taquan is such a phenomenal person.
That's
such
my man.
Such a humble soul. Oh my God, such a humble soul. I love him. And I met him. Yeah, and I met him at a Stop the Violence rally.
Me too. Me too.
Wow,
Me too.
He's amazing.
Me too. And shout out to my man Travis Palmer and Bernard and IMP, man, down in Bamberg. That's actually where that track came from, man. Like he hit me up and he was just basically like, hey man, I got a track, I want you to just listen to. And when I heard it, and he already had a hook and a Watch God Work, I was like, man, ain't no way, ain't no way. And when we shot the video, it was only right that I had Taquan. Like, come on, man, and he doing such positive things for the kingdom. So, and IMP too. IMP too down in Bell, man. Hey, check them boys out. Them boys, they doing real good things, man. Real good things. You got a lot of people working for the kingdom that are not being put out there like that because they're working for the kingdom. But like I said, we're coming up on a day and age now where people are searching for us. They're gonna, and we're gonna be here. We're gonna deliver. Because we know we got work to do. But anyway, I'm talking too much.
You fine.
You fine. My man Travis Palmer, man. It's my baby right here. I love this joint. It's my turn up song. Yeah.
This is my confession. I'm a man on a mission, man. It's what damn the missing man. Break me in his image. So I'm walk around screaming, walk out, work, best believe that I need He said I'm whipping for him. I see him blowing shots, but he got it on fire. I'm trying to live, but they ain't worried. I'm trying to stay focused, keep my eyes on the sparrow, his eyes on me. Cause he was the only one there when the drop myself to sleep. Joy coming in the morning, and I felt peace. He said, I'm not the other confusion, and I felt at peace. I believe he's my Lord and Savior, yeah, he died for me. Off me, so I can be fruitful and multiply, but that just ain't physically. So when I'm walking around screaming, why God work, that's what I believe. Here's what I believe. Why God work.
Oh, that's my jam too.
Yeah, that's my baby too.
I done took you away from your family long enough. Plus, you deep in the country, so I'm gonna let you get back to the house with your family. But thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule. Any final words? Anything you want to say before we wrap it up for today?
First of all, I thank you. I appreciate the opportunity.
You're welcome.
And the album, I'm wrapping the album up. It's pretty much wrapped up. That's going to be the first single off the album. That is the first single, Watch God Work. But okay. I can't wait for you guys to hit the album, man. Like God really moved on this album. It's like that. And I ain't bragging, but Watch God Work. It's fire, man. It's fire. I got some stuff coming, man.
So when can we expect the album to drop?
No later than the spring.
Okay.
No later than the spring because I thought I had it wrapped up, to be honest with you, but God moved on me in some ways to where I put a twist to it now. So yeah, I know it was God. So I just got to not correct, but adjust a few things and add a joint I just did. So I'm gonna give myself the spring deadline, but I mean, that's right around the corner anyway. What, March?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Listen, these months going by. I'm like, dang, it's already about to be March. It seemed like 2021 just got here.
Man, listen. And look, and before you know it, the COVID gonna be gone.
Right. Right.
Watch God work.
Well, listen, bro, it's always a pleasure chatting it up with you. And anytime you want to come back, you're welcome on my platform anytime.
Word. Appreciate you having me, sis. Love y'all, man. For real. Tell Subway I said what's up.
I sure will. You know he watching, right?
So you nephew.
Yeah, he's watching. So because I told him to make sure he's tuned in, so he's watching.
That's what's up. Love you, nephew, man. Love you, bro. Love you, sis.
All right, love you too. And get back to your family. Kiss all the babies for me and tell sis I said what's up.
I will. Love y'all, man. Watch God work.
All right. Peace out, bro.
Keep the Faith podcast. We out.
All right. Bye.